Hello, my name is Rod Sakranowski and I'm the president of Jukokai International. This tape will pertain to our Shaolin Chungkyo Chuan Shu Tai Chi division. As a point of interest, and something that I should mention before we get started, is that our forms of Tai Chi are related solely to health. What makes our form so different than the normal Tai Chi you will study is that each movement is incorporated with our world-famous Juko-Ryu Ki breath, internal energy, breathing techniques. Every single movement that we will do today, there will be an inhale and an exhale for each technique. Before we begin, what I would like to show you is some very basic techniques on breathing in which you should start your students off before you get them into their kata training or form training. Some of these techniques I'd like to show, and I will kind of slow them down just a little bit to let you know what I'm doing, pertains to a special type of breathing as to where when the technique gets up to a certain level, the lungs must be full of air. When the hands get down to a certain level, the lungs are completely empty of air. So this is going to be a total breathing session. I'll start off by showing you maybe 5 or 6 of the basic breathing techniques, and we do these before each and every class at the National Hanbu Training Center. Our first technique, relax a little bit, open the feet, take your hands, and remember we're going to be doing total breath where we fill the body with 10 pints of air. As I come down and I come up, I inhale. We do these for 3 sets. The second technique that we utilize stretches the lungs a little bit and allows you to put a little more oxygen into the body. Note that I've inhaled and I'm totally filled full of air. On the way down, I look down and exhale. Then you relax before you begin your second breath. And again, these are all done in sequences of 3. The third technique that we utilize starts from the low posture to the high posture. And of course, we're going to also be moving the legs in conjunction with the breathing technique. This is what we call our lift-push technique. Works from here. Next technique that we utilize is what we term as push the wall. The inhale comes up. Well, we'll take it from a simple posture here. The inhale comes in as the hands are coming back. We fill the chest full of air and the whole body. Then as we push the wall, we exhale. Then of course we do that from a moving posture. We do it with one hand at a time. This is an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And of course we switch it to the left side. You notice when I inhale, I step. And for the second technique, I simply rock back on the body, breathe, and exhale again. Now, we also have a few others I'd like to show you. And what's good about these breathing techniques, for those of you who are not aware, in recent magazine articles in Inside Karate magazine and some of the Chinese magazines, they actually tested the breathing techniques that Jukokai does against those techniques from China. And Jukokai breathing techniques came out way ahead. Next technique that we'll utilize will be another stretcher for the lungs. And down to the side as you exhale. And of course, you could bring it to the front of the body like so. Notice I look up, it stretches the lungs. I look down as the hands come down, which of course closes the lungs. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move right into the two Tai Chi forms that we utilize for your student levels. There are two student levels. One is Si Hing and the second is Si Suk. For Si Hing, we're going to have Maliszewski come out and demonstrate that at the normal speed that the form is done. Now, you don't want to go through these too fast because Tai Chi should be a relaxing exercise series of movements where every part of the body will stretch, move, and bend very gently. This doesn't put a strain on anyone. We have people in our school 70, 75 years of age that do this quite easily. Thank you. We'll get ready to have Melissa come out and show you what to do. Melissa is now prepared to demonstrate the Shaolin Chungkyo Chuan Shu Tai Chi form for Si Hing, older student, green sash. Now, as I stated before, every movement that she will do will have an inhale and an exhale. All of her techniques, the entire form, and all of the techniques will be exactly as the speed that she demonstrates. And that concludes the first form for student. Now what she will do will be to redo this form at a different angle so you can pick up the movements you couldn't see when her back was to you. You will notice as she's demonstrating her form that the body is totally relaxed. And that concludes the older student green sash Si Hing Tai Chi form. Before we begin the second form for Si Suk, senior student brown sash in Tai Chi, we need to go over just a few of the details as far as the forms and the ranking. The first form that you saw is actually 1/2 of a large form. The second half of it she's about to do now. She stopped when she was on the technique exam. When you get this, you'll see where she picked the blossom. That's 1/2 of the form, and this is where she stops. The second half of the form picks up from where she picks the blossom and continues on. Now, when you go for Sifu, you simply put the two forms together and it's one long form that you do. When you go for Sibak or Master, you have a totally new form consisting of 250 movements that you have to do. So it can get a little bit complicated, and this is why we send you the technique requirements for each one of these forms. Now what she's going to do is she's going to pick up from where she stopped, and that's where she picked the blossom. Notice that she just bows in as a matter of formality. For older people on this movement, the kick does not have to go that high. It can come up to the kneecap. And that concludes the form. Now she will do that one more time at a different angle so you can get the movements you couldn't see. As a point of interest, whenever you strike with the fist in that slow motion that we do in Tai Chi, or kick with the foot, you exhale through the mouth. All other exhales are through the nose. You concentrate solely on thinking of nothing and relaxing the body. And that concludes the Sisuk form for brown sash in Tai Chi. Remember, as I told you, wherever the first form stops, you simply pick it up from that movement and continue it on to make one total form when you test for Sifu, or black sash instructor.